Hello everyone, another video. So I had some real fatigue earlier with myself, like I didn't want to see any of the clips I've done, so I didn't put a lot of the clips out. But I'm thinking, like, I don't know if other people have that same fatigue or not. They probably do. I mean, maybe though. I mean, when it's clip after clip of me not really saying a lot, you know, it's not it's not amazing, is it? Yeah, you know, so you know, some of the clips I was saying some fairly profound things as well, like, but in the end I've just said nah. Just cut the whole thing basically. So yeah, so we proceed. Here's a little stable tie, little look. Come on. Don't know if I'm really zooming in though, but that actually might have been the one time where it might have been good to actually walk down there. So there's a few people there, but man's shy, innit? Definitely not shy. That's the thing. Shy. I'm shy with the camera. The camera adds the shyness in, but yeah. So how's everyone doing? And you know, the funniest thing is I actually done a list as well. I've got this list that I've done. Oh man, I wrote this list like yesterday of like things to say. Like things to say on a bit of cardboard. It's like meh. I really want to start going through that, I don't know. But yeah, so I noticed in the video I did yesterday that I watched a bit of me in Lidl and I just inexplicably put the camera on myself. I was like, bro, why did I just suddenly do that? I was looking forward to seeing myself leaving the shop. And then the camera just turned onto my face. I'm like, no one wanted to see that. No one wants to see that, man. But yeah, so it's one of them ones. Putting the camera there just to see if there's any cars coming is silly. Just look up. Look up, mate. Yeah, so guys, as well, by the way, I've had to turn my DMs off because my account is already in dangerous territory anyway. And like, I know like everyone has good intentions and I have purely good intentions as well. But like, for the safety of my account, I think we should keep any communication in public as well. To protect myself, but most importantly to protect you as well. So I think that has to be the focal point going forward. So I've turned all my DMs, like I've turned every DM off, by the way. It's not, I haven't done it selectively. Like even people I knew before the channel can't message me now. It's like, so I've turned it off across the, yeah, I mean, it had to be done for the safety of the account really, because you know, my account is already under review for the age verification, and you know, I think it's best that way. I mean, I've been incredibly polite and accommodating, I think, and you know, it's as much as I know the intentions are 100% pure in terms of like an AI checker running through it, or you know, an automated check might flag certain things, like, do you know what I mean? So I do have to be very careful, you know. So that's why keeping everything in public, that's why I do record and release everything as well, or it's part of the reason anyway. It actually is for everyone's safety, you know, because at least then you can say video footage of exactly what happened, you know. So obviously I get millions of messages about, oh, you know, I really want to get a photo, etc, etc. And obviously my main thing is that at least if I'm on live, everyone has a chance to watch and sort of supervise, do you know what I mean? Which is best for safety overall. So yeah, you know, so in fact the funny thing is about like when people have made sinister accusations about me, the live of what they're accusing me of is actually for safety as opposed to like exposing anyone. That's the funniest thing about it. I think it would be a hell of a lot more dodgy if I wasn't recording, you know, like imagine that. But yeah, so the DMs are off. Nothing personal, by the way, anyone. I did feel a little bit bad, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done, you know. I mean, the last thing you'd want to do is wake up one day and the channel is gone as well. I mean, there wouldn't be any reason for that to happen, but it's like, you know, if it's scanned by AI scanners or by or if it's an automated system, it could easily misinterpret. So I'm really trying to secure the safety of the because, like, bro, I think some people would actually be genuinely upset as well. Like, like if one day just go on there and there's just nothing. I think I would be mostly upset about losing all the videos because I didn't back all of them up, but like, damn, I damn near smashed my room up. I damn near smashed my room up over losing one live. So imagine, you know, but yeah. But I think because of the good karma and because of the 100% positive intentions, I have belief and I have faith that everything will be okay. You know, but I'm streamlining my approach as well. I'm fine tuning, you know, because it's a very different world nowadays. And I was digitally sort of, I can't really think of the word now, but I was not really up to speed. I wasn't necessarily up to speed with smartphone technology and things like that, so you know. But yeah, wallahi. Nah, I was meant to not say that, but yeah, so we push through, really. So yeah, I just thought it important to say that because but other than that, here's the list. Here is the Rasclat list. I'd start running through it, but there's a dog there. I don't know what was it. Getting shy. So let's have a quick rundown of the list because so the first point on the list, this is quite funny. It seemed quite funny at the time, but this actually happened. Like by the time I figured out I wanted to do a list and I got excited about the list itself, I forgot about everything that I was going to put on the list. So the first point on the list, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can actually read that out. It says, forgot all previous talking points once I started the list. So that's the first talking point. It's about how I forgot all of the talking points when I was compiling the list. So that's point one on the list. Point two. When I had the list last time. Oh yeah. I remember I had a list before. I had a list before and I never got around to reading it. But now it's actually a good one. I had a list. I brought it out and I looked at the list. I was like, I'm not mentioning any of that. Some of the points were actually to put some of the fans' minds at ease as well. And I just scrapped the whole thing. I was like, nah, scrap that. So it's kind of a bit ironic really because the list is actually about the list. It's like a bit of a meta like list. 3.3 LMAO, all talking points about the list itself. Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, so the list is really just about the list itself, which kind of defeats the purpose, really. So, number 4, Fight Club. Oh yeah, first rule of Fight Club: never talk about Fight Club. That's the 4th one. 5, I feel sorry for the old version of myself. Pure torment and hell. Yeah. The mental like torment I used to put myself through, like daily as well. It's absolutely insane when I look back. So I'm hoping that today's generations are not going through such things. But yeah, I would not be able to rationalize like very basic things, and like, yeah, I'd be thinking about something for weeks, like something that, like, if the energy was off in a situation or something went wrong, like, bro, I'd be running that round and round in my mind, not being able to reach a conclusion, you know. So like, I was going to bring that up just to say, like, I don't know if anyone does that today, but so yeah, Fight Club, feel sorry for the old version of myself. It just says torment and hell on there as well. Torment and pure hell as well, you know. So that's that one. The next one is misguided sympathy. I feel like that's actually a very key one as well, because like, yeah, misguided empathy and misguided sympathy of like, and I notice it a lot, it's like where people like they feel really, really, really sorry for someone they don't even know. And it's like, bro, like focus that energy towards your close friends and family, and people in your immediate life, even those around you in society, because that sympathy doesn't help anyone. And it's important to prioritize those in your life. So family, friends, like feel like if you're gonna feel those emotions, I don't think sympathy is a good emotion because it doesn't help anyone. Sympathy without action is totally pointless. And don't get me wrong, I used to feel sorry for people all the time, but I would tell a previous version of myself that it was pointless. Like, I did help people that I felt sorry for, but there were times where I just felt sympathy and didn't really do anything. So, you know, so yeah, that's another point. The list. It's actually like, reading the list. Yeah, so number 6. And the thing is, I don't remember anything that's on the list as well. This is why I'm saying, like, maybe my memory has finally gone, but I get so, like, involved in other things I'm reading up about and what have you. Like, I get lost, but yeah, so number 6, cringe change. Yeah, that's it. So when we invented that word, yeah, yeah, we didn't necessarily intend it to be used the way it's being used right now. This is one thing I was going to say. Like, cringe for us, this is why when I've spoken about cringe for us was always about self-deprecation and like sort of finding the funniness in being cringe or being awkward, you know. But nowadays, I think where everyone takes things so literally, I feel like the interpretation has changed like so much. Like now, cringe is avoided at all costs. There was a time when cringe was like, oh, you know, it was like shared laughter. So, oh, that's cringy, isn't it? Because you probably heard my approach to the word on this channel of like, yeah, but it was never really that deep. It's not like now I think people run from the cringe so much, but sometimes you got to embrace the cringe a little bit and then laugh about it and move on. Like, it's not all about aura and aura loss and all that. Like, actually, you gain aura from not caring about being cringy sometimes. Like, your ability to move on actually defines your character more than, you know. So yeah, so you guys ruined the word that I created. No, but I was around when people first started saying it and using it, you know. But yeah, like some things like in history, like you know that meme, you know that one with Jonah Hill and what's her name, that one with the ginger hair, and she's like, let's dance, and like people are looking back on that now and saying it's cringy. Yeah, it was meant to be cringy, like it was meant to be like cringe funny, like wasn't that the whole point? But like, obviously cringe isn't viewed as funny anymore, so now we're gonna go back on history and we're gonna review these moments and say they were cringy. And I'm like, yeah, they were cringy, but it was still funny. You know, like maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not as funny anymore, but. So yeah, actually that was the list. That's the list done. So a few talking points. Just goes to show how many talking points leave my head. That's why I have to jot things down. I mean, over the years, I've jotted down so many video ideas and article ideas and business ideas because, I mean, how many of them would I actually have remembered? I mean, if you told me now, all right, name a few of your video ideas, name a few of your article ideas, I wouldn't have a clue. I've got 1,000 in the locker. So, as I say, everything's been carrying on showing my face. Everything's been building to this moment, and all the ideas in the locker as well. You know. So yeah, good times to come on that one. But yeah, so you know, that's about it really. I mean, bro. Yeah, I mean, like, thing is as well, like sometimes with my humour and that, it might not even be deemed as funny anymore. But I think because of my observational humour and like the in the moment stuff, like I think it would still be considered funny. But I'm talking like this, like, oh yeah, as if blah blah blah. I think some of that is actually not really, like, it's actually a bit cringe as well. It's actually more cringy now, but there was a time when that was what humour was, like that's what humour was. But some of that, I don't know, like the tone of that can probably be seen as a bit annoying sometimes, but yeah, I mean, like, sarcasm still exists, right? I mean, no, it's a different age though. You know what as well, I think because of social media, everyone is so concerned about curating like this perfect online image where like, so people would run from anything that's cringe or anything that might sort of make their reputation drop or whatever. So like, yeah, I feel like you know, there was a time where we might have embraced that more, like the cringe factor, but yeah, different time now. All right, let's go this way. Yeah, so I think yeah, because that used to be like a shared experience, you know, like it might be like, oh, that was cringy, but you sort of, it's relatable at the same time because someone might have also done something like that before. And I guess the whole thing is like, nobody's perfect and you can't maintain a perfect image as much as like online with filters and everything else. Everything is an effort to be perfect, but I'm not saying I'm completely free from that though, because I still, sometimes I go on there and I think, oh, your teeth are broke up, your hair. I mean, the hair is a mess. The teeth are not awful, but still not great. But yeah, so yeah, but at the same time, I guess I'm trying to show that this perfectly curated image is too difficult to maintain, and it will stress you out. Like, and in like later life, you'll be incredibly burnt out, like more than me. I talk about my own burnout, but bro, Gen Z is going to be screwed by the time they hit like 30, 40, man. So guys, I'd say be aware of that. And you know, it's about embracing your imperfections as well, I think. I think that's very important as well. Anyway, but it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. But this unrealistic expectation that's been placed on you as well to look perfect, and no one looks perfect. And actually, they actually prefer, you know, a girl to not be perfect. I don't want a girl that, but maybe I should take that advice on myself to not always be focused on being perfect myself as well. I did grow up in this era, so I do get it, but like, I'm a little bit more free from it. But I do understand. I mean, you know what, like years and years and years ago, it was the magazines, it was the models in the magazines that would create the standards for beauty, you know, and women would look at that and think, oh, I need to lose weight, I need to be this, I need to be that. So this type of thing has always existed. It's just been massively heightened by social media, and filters as well. I think filters might be one of the worst things that could have ever been introduced as well to society. And I've seen new ones as well, where it like changes people into cartoons. So like, at that point, none of your original identity is actually there. You're just a cartoon character. Like, so they're quite fun. I've seen them once. They're quite funny filters, aren't they? What's going on there? Yeah, quite amusing little filters. Yeah. I mean, but damn, to change your whole appearance online, man. You know, as I say, I do feel a little bit sorry for today's generation, but hey, what can you do? You know, I mean, it's a shame. This is why I do feel quite sad for. I genuinely do get a little bit emotional thinking about today's generation, because it's not easy, man. It's really hard, I think. I mean, like, we had it hard, and the previous generation like never acknowledged that. You know, they always wanted to make it how everything was so easy for us, which actually made it even harder. Like, but I don't want to be one of them guys now. I want to look at the new generations and realize the unique challenges that you face, which is similar to what I faced as well. But yeah, I stayed free from smartphone technology as well. I stayed massively free from it right up until 2019, believe it or not. So I probably kept myself a little bit pure in that sense, but yeah. But yeah, I do feel genuinely, like, I have genuine like deep empathy for some people in today's generation. Like, there's so much more that I would want to, like, in an ideal world, say to support and help people, but you know, it's not always appropriate for me to do so. So I would definitely do it through video, you know, but, and in a public setting for sure. But I think that's part of the reason as well why I feel like this obligation to like to make people feel better when they message me as well. And like, I've realized for the safety of the channel and other participants, you know, I've had to turn that off really. So as I say, I hope no one takes that personally, but you know, I've got to do what's right. And the thing is, when it comes to checkers, it doesn't matter whether your intentions were good or not. Like, if the AI runs the check, you know, and it flags certain words or certain things, it doesn't matter how innocent you are, you know, there's still some risk there. So to be honest, I was asking AI about the very specific circumstances and even copy and pasting some chats into there and etc. And it actually said like, I think you'll be 100% fine and don't worry about it. But when I was asking it earlier on, it was saying, oh, risk and I started going, what? Like, so it was funny though, when I started copy and pasting like specific chats in, you know, just to, it's fun. It would be the ones that care the most, like that message me a lot, that would ironically be the ones that got my, like, because ironically, you know, the nicer people are to me in the chats, and the more I respond, the more chance my channel has of being flagged, you know? So, yeah, that's crazy to think. Imagine like one of my biggest fans that always messages and things like that, it becomes the reason why the account gets taken down. It's funny, man. But like I've always said though, I'd be 100% like comfortable like sharing every single chat that I've had. Do you know what I mean? I would put that in public. Obviously I wouldn't actually do it for the privacy of the other person, but yeah, in terms of like, bro, I'd put it all out there. Absolutely nothing to hide. So, you know. But yeah, so that was that one, man. Closing the DMs is mad though. It felt like a bit of a mad moment really, but yeah. Probably do a little bit of, I might do a bit of an edit on this one rather than keep putting the full, I don't know. I shouldn't always put the full thing out, but sometimes the full footage is good though. I don't know. Some of these points I've made though, I might have to, some of these points I might have to clean it up a little bit because like normally I speak about things like quite clearly, but I think I might have got a bit jumbled up earlier and I hope nothing is misconstrued. Especially when, normally what happens is if I lose focus on something going on around me, right when I get to the conclusion of what I'm saying, I'll be like, and then I'll lose track of where I'm at. Like the camera gives you ADHD a little bit. Like I'm actually quite focused without the camera, but the camera has done two things in my life that have been positive though. It's brought me right back to being present in the moment, to a degree, and yeah, the connectivity and uniting people as well is important for me. But yeah, you know, yeah, I feel like I stumbled over a lot of points there, so I might edit some of that out. Just when I was saying about not being this highly curated, highly edited version of yourself, I just start editing myself out. It's like, no, but yeah, the thing is about the channel is I have actually put myself out unedited, like, because I genuinely don't care. But I do care a little bit about my appearance though, otherwise I would just do videos all the time. Well, I do videos all the time anyway, but sometimes when I'm sitting in my room and like the lighting is so bad and I look at my hair and I look at my forehead and I look at my teeth and that, and I think, nah, that's not the one. And then I don't do the video. I'm thinking like, what am I doing? I'm asking everyone not to do, you know? This is giving me some flashbacks, man. So I used to come this way a lot. And I had a little bit of a flashback then. I'm still looking back to 2019 as like like that's the measuring stick, yeah, but I don't want to keep doing that. But it's like, that is the last good year though, in my mind. It actually is. I hate to say it, man. Now 2023 was alright for me as well, but Wow. I think there was something in that virus that screwed us all up as well. Like, I swear I used to be happier than this, but nothing to do with like what I've done to myself. Nah, obviously it is, but yeah, so, you know, yeah, 2019 though, I always just look back to that year as like that's the year or something, but it wasn't even that good. It's just life seemed so different, you know? It probably wasn't in ways. But that little stalling period, 21, 22, and 23 just about bouncing back, I didn't really like that either. 23 was quite a good bounce back year for me, but then 24 was quite flat in the first half and then picked up towards the end, and then yeah, 25 obviously when it all started again for me. So really 2019 and 2025 are the two significant years for me in my life, I suppose, in recent years anyway. Obviously there's years before that where, but no, I'm not afraid to admit there are a couple of lost years in there somewhere, but even during those lost years some development was still occurring. So, you know, I'm not be too hard on myself on that one. I wasn't actually going to go this way. I was thinking of going the other way, but no, I'm just going to go this way now. Yeah, so it's one of them things. Oh, the school over there. Yeah, that's another thing. I was instructed not to record schools as well, which is common sense, to be honest. I mean, I haven't done it besides the Burnt Mill one. But yeah, like that's totally reasonable. I mean, I was a bit naive on that front. I'm not afraid to admit it, but let's have a look. Ooh, what an incredulous view. Incredulous. I was going to say incredible, but yeah, so, you know, I mean, yeah. So that's what I was saying in a nutshell, really, is like the channel. I quit the channel, innit? Basically, as I was getting at. Quit the Bumba Rascal channel. There's no horses in here though. It's an old video of me from like 2021, 22 with the horses and that. It's funny though, like nearly every video that I've got from the past is me going, one day this will all change and alright. Fucking miserable bitch. Right. Voila. Touch what I never touched before. Seen what I never seen before. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So peep the list, man. Don't disrespect the list as well. I forgot previous talking points once I started the list. That's just silly, man. That is very silly. Voila. Yeah, I was meant to not be saying all that voila stuff, but oh well. Why do I kind of feel like I've never really recorded from this angle, like coming this way? Might be one where I actually finally not put the camera on my face. I mean, since when did it start to become all about my face anyway? You know. But yeah, I think that actually started more because, oh, 258, that's my number as well. No way. Oh, that's actually my number, bro. Wow. I think it mostly started when it was dark and I was walking down certain parts where there wasn't much to show, and I thought, you know what? They've been asking for the face. Let's give it to them. So, you know, no, we don't need to see it. We don't need to see that, man. So yeah, I might cut it a bit early because, but I thought I might as well just show this. You know. Yeah, that picture JJ sent was hilarious, by the way. Though. Oh no, I don't think anyone's seen it, have they? I should react to it or something, really, but it's a violation, but it is funny as well. Oh man. That's too funny. So yeah, I might just do a reaction video to it or something, but the thing is, it's like what a caricature like artists would do if they looked at me. You know, because they exaggerate like your most vulnerable like features. You know, I did. Just a massive head as well. I mean, I've said it myself before. The head is literally like the size of like the Millennium Dome or something. That don't even exist. Millennium Dome. What year are we in? The O2 Arena, innit? That's what it is. Millennium Dome as well. Let's show a little bit more of the area. We don't need to keep showing the face, do we? So, I don't know which way I should go, man. We'll just go straight up here. I know you guys know all about this way, but yeah, this could be the first time where I actually sit through and edit a full video. You know, and I'm not going to edit much out, but I'll just make it a little bit cleaner, I think. And if there's parts where I'm just completely waffling, and which is like 90% of the video, yeah, the video ends up going from a 50-minute video to like a 10-minute. So like, mate, 40 minutes of pure, 40 minutes of just. But I want to say, actually, because I'm guessing like a couple of you might be here as well, but massive thank you to the ones that actually watched my 51-minute video all the way to the end. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, a few of you watched the full thing, which I was like, wow. Because I actually watched some of it by myself. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch probably the majority of it, like 30, 40 minutes out of 50, maybe 40 minutes of the 50. But, and I have to admit, I was thinking, okay, this is quite entertaining. This is engaging at least, you know. So, yeah, I was quite pleased with myself. Oh, the shop is closed, is it? Bro, I'm always coming out thinking that'll be open, but what time is that closing? We're not even late, are we? I mean, what time is it? Wow, there you go then. I don't even know what time it is, to be fair. What time is it? Is that the entrance? It's like a front door. Yeah, I've never been in that Indian, but... So yeah, conference in different angles. Salvation Army. And that's the tower. Because I remember coming from this way before, but I don't remember coming from the other way, but yeah, so maybe some edits are needed. But guys, as well, one reminder as well, I'm up to June the 4th with the lives now. I lost a couple, but I've got every single other recording. So at the end of the day, that's something to be happy about, right? I mean, literally everything. So, you know, clips and other things like that, they're all to come. So there will definitely be clips. There'll be a lot of clips actually. So yeah, everything's to come basically is what I was trying to say. But yeah, at least I didn't lose access to too many of the lives. There was one or two that I lost carelessly, I'm not gonna lie, and I made big mistakes there. But fortunately, the ones I lost were ones I'd already clipped anyway. So all we lost was a couple of interactions as well I lost there, which I spoke to Alex about as well, but yeah, a couple of interactions were lost. But as I say, at least most of them were clipped out. I think that's one of the reasons why I deleted that live stream early, because I thought, well, I've done so much with it already. So, I didn't think it was needed at that time. So I deleted it knowing I could then re-download it. Then obviously I've run out of time to download it, haven't I? And then that's the like moment of loss and grief, like thing where I was like, no. So, yeah, you know, when I lost content, I was stressed, man. When was that, last week? But yeah, I'm able to get over things better now though, I have to admit. Like, I'm really, like something like that, like I think the old version of myself would still be thinking about that now, like realistically, but I have to admit though, that's where I went back to I couldn't stop thinking about that for days. Like literally. Like 3 or 4 days later, it was still coming back to me and I was getting this like real like anger build up. But, you know, I'm not really like that as much anymore. But yeah, get the triggers though. I mean, the triggers are there sometimes, so, you know. But anyway, look, it's just a little anything else. So yeah, guys, I think the karma and the good intentions on the channel, I have very positive thoughts about the channel remaining fine, because I know I haven't done anything wrong. The police have told me I'm fine. And yeah, once I submit my ID for verification, you know, it's just when they said my account was at risk, I got paranoid. A massive AI rabbit hole as well of like checking and like checking and checking. There's a lot of checking basically. But no, I went down this massive rabbit hole of like looking like, will my account be okay? Will my account be okay? And in the end, after I gave it maximum information about myself, my intentions, everything that's happened so far, I copy and pasted some chats in as well. After I'd done that, it said, stop worrying, I think your account will be absolutely fine. So that gave some reassurance, because I panicked initially, thinking my account was at risk, but you know, it would be good. And you know what? Even if the account does get taken down, I'll continue, you know. It would just be the memory, like the memories lost would be annoying, but I say annoying, I would be absolutely like devastated, to be honest. But we go on a mad go on a mad spree or something like go on a mad spree, start a new channel, and then bloody actually do better this time. You know what I'm saying? Like being a bit more risque all of a sudden. So anyway.